Hello guys, welcome back to Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires. Since last time, I started working for Yuan Shao. He then promoted me to prefect, and then I decided to rebel and take that area for myself. So I've got my first little area, but that is pretty much it. So I'm a small little area amongst I'm a small little fish amongst the bigger fish at this point in time. So yeah, I'm going to try to make some progress and try. And I know me rebelling and taking that this prefecture as is not in keeping with Liu Bei's kind of character, and yeah, I kind of regret doing that. But basically, I won't attack Yuan Shao until later in the game. Hopefully, someone else should take him out. But obviously, the rest of the game I should try to play in character as much as possible, as Liu Bei would play the game. Yeah, so that basically means what I'm going to be doing is trying to keep my my people as happy as possible, create alliances, and obviously invade other countries. Lastly, to hopefully unite the whole of China eventually. Liu Bao is, if it's the correct spelling of the name, he was a very nice guy to Liu Bei in the books. So I'm gonna obviously. No, I don't think I'm going to be making the likes of Yu Meng Hao. Right, I have Dian Wei as one of my characters in under me. Now he was the bodyguard of Cao Cao originally in the books. So kind of I have him working under me. I'm not going to dismiss him because he is a very loyal warrior, and just because in the books he did work for Cao Cao doesn't necessarily mean he's a bad character. So I'm going to keep him under me and deny Cao Cao his bodyguard. So you have Guan Yu and Zhang Fei in under my control, and these are going to be my two main guys for the moment, until I can find the other characters that worked with Liu Bei in the books. Basically, Liu Bei is a nice guy, and that's what I'm going to try to be. As much as possible, obviously, because obviously the ultimate goal to win the game is to take control of China, so it does mean I have to invade other parts of China. As you can see, I have not got that vast amount of troops to call upon. I've only got, as you can see, my lieutenants and stuff haven't got their full amount of troops they can have. But obviously, once I've taken other parts of the country, I'll be getting lots more troops and supplies and things. But the game will generally get a little bit harder. Obviously, at this point in time, I've only got a small small amount of the country under my control. So I've got time to improve my relationship with characters and gain resources and things like that. But the larger area you've taken, the more likely you can have enemies invading one of your areas, one of your prefects, one of your counties, whatever you want to call them. And obviously you're going to have to fight them to stop them from taking it. Now, when I was playing Empire, the last Empire game, I had a very tricky time of winning. I was playing on hard, I believe. These are stratagems you can use during the course of each battle. To, various degrees. These ones at the bottom, they're really expensive ones that do a lot of damage. Or can really do some awesome stuff. In the last game of Empires, what happened was I took most of China. Now, I was trying to improve some stats on characters and things like that, get a couple of, a bit of a trophy whore, and I wanted to get a couple trophies, so I had to do a couple of other things to improve relationships with characters and certain stuff like that. And obviously, because I had most of China, these two kingdoms kept invading me like every month, and I had to keep repelling them, else I'd lose part of my kingdom, and it became almost impossible to win the game, because each month I was trying to do stuff to get me improve things in my country, my kingdom, and these guys would just invade and I would have to repel them. That would take another month, and yeah, it was quite annoying. So it's best to try to do those things early on. Because that is the kind of like bad thing about this game, I guess, is it should start off, and I can totally understand why they don't do it, because that's not how games usually work. In general, it should start off, this game should start off really hard, and as you win, it should get easier and easier. And it doesn't quite work out that way in this game, because obviously when you're starting, you've got a small little area. It's a lot harder to take on bigger foes with more resources, and they have stronger generals and more troops, and their troops will be better fed and stuff like that. It should be quite tough for you at the beginning to make any progress. But obviously that's not how games normally work. They start off easy and then get harder and harder as you go along. So I understand why they've not really done that. But obviously it doesn't quite make sense when you've taken over most of China. And those last couple of kingdoms are really proving quite difficult to take, when you've got hundreds of thousands of troops to call upon, compared to them. I guess you could argue that the last kingdoms left are the ones that are most battle hardened and have the best remaining generals there, and all the weak generals have already been taken or killed or whatever have you, or beaten. Well, there you go, quick victory. Oh, success, 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 failed. Not too bad, not too bad. I did quite well there, I think, really. Enemy damage, it's 9%. Sangbao. See, that was quite an insulting thing he said to me, but I'm gonna do what Liu Bei would do and release them. So I didn't recruit anyone there, did I? Right. I now have 2 bits under my control now. Ooh, he's got a bigger territory now as well. Nice. Lord's right hand. Nice. Sweet. That's good to know. Got my people happy in both areas pretty much. Oh, got a couple of evil guys working for me. Donated more. Nice. They did that without me asking them to do it, so that's kind of cool. Okay, that's what I think I'm going to do later, is dismiss those guys that look evil. Once I've got some more generals under my control, I definitely don't want them really working for me to give me a bad reputation amongst my people and things. Shall I do that now? Alright, yes. Right, then I won't have to do it for a while. I've improved everyone's relationship with me. Wow. Some. It's a bit annoying. Some aren't going up. See, even though this game's got a lot of problems, you know what? I still really love this game. I get really into this. You know, taking control of countries, invading other countries, and unifying it all under me. It's just something about it. It's just awesome. Just feeling like you're a military commander in these times. It's just fun. Well done, Guan Yu. He does a lot of raids for me without me asking. So that's cool. Ooh, I've actually just worked out what that might do. Normally, in the old games, if someone attacked... yeah, okay, that's awesome. Wow, I know who I'm going to be promoting. Straight away, Marshall's going to be Guan Yu, isn't it? Zhang Fei. I'll definitely promote him. But I've got quite a few other spaces Um, Undefeated veteran. Wan Shang. How's it gone into this? Okay, that's a bit confusing. Well, anyway, I was talking about that building castle wall. I wonder if that actually stops... if another country invades, normally you have to go and fight them to defend your territory, and if you don't, then that territory collapses and goes, and they win that territory and you lose it. But building castle wall, does that mean you might be able to leave it and let the enemy invade it, and even if you don't go and fight them, you'll still keep it because of that castle wall? I don't think I want to try that. Just in case at this point, since I've only got 2 territories. But later I might try that and see how that works. But I wonder if there's any way to check Calm Traitor Pillage. No, I don't want to promote him, that's for sure. Alright, sorry about this. I'm trying to figure out how this works. It's quite confusing, to be honest. Obviously. For the moment, that'll do. I'll sort it out later. It would be nice to remember what the year I started doing this game was, because apparently the game ends after 50 years have gone past, so you basically got to take the territory. Right, there's some famous names there. Sun Jian, Meng Ho, Lu, and who else was up there? Mateng, I think he was there. One of my favourite characters was Man Chao, Madai as well, his brother, I think. Man Teng is their father. And wow, Man Chao just looks awesome in the games, and he works for he does come to work for Liu Bei later on. So I do want him when I can get my hands on him. Right, I think I've all updated you with the strategist Kuka Sao Yan. I think that's how you pronounce it. Kao Yan. I think that's how you pronounce that name. I'm not sure. This one thing I'm not totally sure of. You can make your own character, which is pretty cool, and obviously take over China with them. But there's also random. I don't know if it's random ones or other people have made characters, and they kind of like inhabit your game, because there's a lot of very random looking characters and with strange names that, you know, like Amy and things like that, who obviously wouldn't belong in ancient China. So I would prefer to have just all the normal characters from Romance of the Three Kingdoms, and none of these made up ones in the game. There might be a way of turning. See, Tadun is a made up one by, I don't know, just randomizing a character, or someone has actually made it and put it online and it's downloaded into my version of the game. Don't know how it works, but either way, there might be a way of turning it off. I might try to find out if you can do that. So I kind of want to be as accurate as possible to the books. And that's another thing with these games is that's one of my stratagems working there. There's whirlwind's going up there or something. I'm guessing it's whirlwinds, or so that's something, a strategy's coming into work there. Pretty cool. Help me finish off that and capture that base really quickly. Another thing with these games is I can call on a horse. Awesome. Another thing with these games is the costumes. The costumes are amazing. I love cosplaying characters from these games. Because obviously I love the books and the games, but also because the costumes are so amazing. The detail and stuff on those are just epic. Now obviously it can be a little bit disappointing when you play a new Dynasty Warriors game and a character you love is wearing a costume not as good as the last games, so that could be annoying. But you can. There's so much these newer versions of the game. You can kind of like change their costumes to earlier versions and stuff like that, or customize them yourself, type of thing. So it's not a big problem these days. To be honest, I have not cosplayed Liu Bei yet. I've done Ling Tong. Who else have I done? Liu Xun. Who else have I done? I cannot actually remember. I'm gonna have to look it up. I've done about 4 or 5 Dynasty Warrior costumes. But there's just so many you could do, and every game comes out, there's a new costume, so you could pretty much do the same character every year but have a different costume. Yeah, so when you're taking a base, goes for base captains. They count for about 10 or 20 troops each time you take one of them down. You suddenly see the troops jump down when you kill a captain. Because it can be kind of a little bit annoying. You can go to a base and there'd be only like 5 enemy troops near it, so it takes you like ages to get it down to 0 to take it. And obviously it jumps back up again when that enemy commander comes in. And there we go, we're taking it now. Right, yeah, okay, this way. Every game you have certain objectives. The main objective obviously is to build up, join up allied bases till you get to their enemy main base, and then you can take their main base once you've got a row of allied bases. You see a little faint line between the bases. You've got to basically join up blue bases up until their enemy main base, then you can take their main base. What was I in the middle of saying? Oh man. But yeah. Side objectives that are like taking down certain officers, or taking down a certain amount of bases, or taking down a particular base. Like that green flashing square there on the very left hand of the base of the mini map. That's my other side objective, is to finish off that base there, but I'm not going to bother, because I just don't feel like it. There's no point. Right, I've joined up the last base I need before taking the main base, but I'm going to take this one as well, because it can change. Enemy commanders can take out one of your adjoining bases, right? So you could be at the main enemy base, joined up all your bases, and then an enemy commander breaks one of your bases that was joining up the other one, two other ones, and yeah, you've got to go back and defeat those again. That can be annoying. That enemy commander's heading my way, I think. And speaking of which, they have done that. They've taken two bases, adjoining bases. Now, I'm going to just carry on and go for the main base and hope that someone else takes them back. This area is still blue, so it could be okay. My stratagems are working here really well. Sweet. Trophy. Whoops, no, I shouldn't do that now. Never mind. Victory. Yeah, basically, PS4 is difficult to share your trophies. You have to like press a share button and do all fiddle with that before it goes to Facebook, where in the past on PS3 it just did it automatically for you. Oh, some people are actually joining me today. He looks evil. Release him. Well, I hope you enjoyed me watching me start my kingdom. And I'm not sure when I'll be doing another one, but it won't be too long because I've got a week off this week, so I'll be playing plenty and doing lots of let's play videos, and this is my main game at the moment I'll be doing. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, hope to see you in the next episode. Bye bye.